Hello and welcome. It is I, Eric Ninotowski. She-Ra? That's not a question, that's a statement. That's a bold statement there, Amanda B. That's not a question. That is you will have an answer to that one today. Excellent. We're drawing She-Ra today. Woohoo! Awesome. How's it going? Happy Friday to you all. I'm a little bit unprepared. I went on Twitter to share this stream, and then I got sidetracked because I saw that the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict has dropped, and he's been found not guilty on all charges. And that, to me, is great, great, great news. So super happy to hear that. I've been following it, listening to stuff, following Nick Rekieta, and listening to all his commentary. It's great stuff. So anyway, super awesome. Not guilty, baby. Heck yeah. That is the only way that should have gone. So Kyle Ritter. What happened to Kyle Ritter? I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. We're talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse, the boy who went to help Kenosans and defend the city from the looters and rioters, and happened to shoot 3 people in self-defense. And so he has been going through trial, and they just found him not guilty. So there you go. Are you definitely drawing? Was I first? It's definitely a question. No, I'm drawing She-Ra today because you are the first. Congratulations, Amanda B. You were first. So there you go. It's definitely a question. How are y'all doing today? Nighthawk Warrior Comics in the house. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. My family is a bit under the weather. I'm praying that we're not all sick come Thanksgiving. And then also, right after Thanksgiving is the San Diego Comic-Con, the special edition, which I will be attending as an exhibitor. So I'm excited about that, but I don't want to be sick and trying to do that stuff. So how is Shadow Sentry? Well, let me show you what I've been working on. I'll show you. All right, let me switch my camera over, and it's time for What's on Eric's Table. Are you ready for that? Here we go. Boom! All right, so here is my splash page that I'm still working on. Slowly etching away at this puppy, but yeah, I got a little bit of work done. It not a whole lot this week. This week has been so slow for work and getting work done, but it's coming along. It is coming along. So still just trying to hammer out the details and the shadings and such. So there you go. Let me go close my door because that's open. Here's some sketches. Just playing around with stuff. This is a kind of a look I'm thinking of for Commander Noble for like a, I don't know, just a, I don't know, his when he's not in full armor and apparel and guns and weapons. This could be, I don't know, something. So anyway, hold on real quick. Let me close my door. All right. Bit quieter. Get some paper. So we're drawing She-Ra today, y'all. Nighthawk Warrior says this page looks awesome. What page is that? This is page 9. It's page 9. And then the other page, page 8, is kind of like a mirrored image of this one, but of the Hellborn. But I can't show you that one, as I've said. It's got some goodies, some stuff I'm trying to save for the book. All right. All right, so also I've got Ash from last week. This was last week's Fan Art Friday artwork. Robert Frank came in with Ash. So Robert, if you do watch this stream, just to go over stuff, if you want the original artwork, just send me $5 for the shipping costs and all that stuff, and it's yours, my friend. And the links are in the description. My PayPal information is in the description. So just shoot that over and I will get this out to you. And then I mailed out, I'm a bit late on mailing stuff out for Fan Art Friday, but I just mailed out Zatanna today from 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And then 2 weeks ago, Jim Cox got the What did he get? He got Diney, if I'm saying that right. It's either Danny or Diney from War Party. So I just need your shipping info, Jim. So if you're listening to this on the repeat, I emailed you. So just let me know your shipping address and I'll get that out to you. And he sent me a little extra, guys. So if you want to shoot a little tip when you give me your shipping, feel free. I do accept tips. So just FYI. And then here is the Venom and Spidey. I finished this the other day. So before I ink this, I finished this for some warm up. And so this is done, except for the background and stuff. But this is J. Scott Campbell and my inks. I went a little crazy in here. This was not something that Campbell did. I threw that in there. But there you go. Everything else I followed pretty close. And so all this stuff I have to ink over, because this was actually just when I printed the blue lines, this was on there. Because when I printed it for my son, I didn't want him to have to work on all the extra line stuff. So I was like, I'll just put it in black and then I'll just go over it. So anywho, so there's that. And I think that catches us up. That is what and one more thing I've been working on. So I showed you this sketch card, I think last week, and then I'm working on this other one. So the gentleman got 2 of my APs. These are the last artist proof cards I have. So here's a cool 90s Wolverine going through the snow. So I just got to finish coloring that, and then that is ready to go out the door. All right, that brings us to today, guys. Are you ready for some She-Ra? Amanda B finally got in here on time, and she got her request in for She-Ra. All right. Now, are you sure you don't want my She-Ra-La? Because I did a She-Ra-La. I don't know if you've seen that. I posted that on Twitter. I could do that version for you if you like, Amanda B. I'm joking, but yeah. Hold on. We got Nicholas Gear in the house. What's going on, man? Fan Art Friday. Yo. What's going on? Howdy, folks. All right. Good deal. It's Fan Art Friday, guys. Are you ready? I'm going to do some She-Ra. I have never drawn She-Ra. I have drawn He-Man a few times, but I have not drawn She-Ra. So exciting stuff, man. Exciting. All right, let me roll up my sleeves. Let me get ready for some drawing. And let me grab some reference, think of a pose, and we're going to do this. And come on, phone. Oh, my phone's off. That's lame. It's a good thing I got another phone. Let me go grab that one. I'll show you guys my new phone. That was my old phone. This is my new phone. I upgraded and I got the S21 Ultra because Costco had a great deal. There's my kiddos. So this is my new phone. I'm loving it. It's so fast. And it's wonderful. So anyway, pull up some She-Ra. And look at that. She-Ra. Nice. Classic She-Ra right there. Boom. That's classic. All right. So that's pretty much all I need. Unless you wanted a different version. Let me see if I can find She-Ra-La. Let me see if my She-Ra-La shows up. That'd be funny if it did. Da-da-da. No, I don't see it. Darn. Let me do it all one word. Nope, don't see it. Bummer. I'm not famous. All right. So now let me think of a nice pose. And we're good to go. Amanda B, if you would like an action pose or a standing pose, you let me know. I can do whatever you like. Or you could just leave it to the artist. Either way. But find a good dark pencil. I think this is dark. Yeah, that's darker. That'll work. All right. Let's see here. Last week we did Action-y. Zayden Comics in the house. What's going on, Phil? Congrats, Amanda B. I know. The first. All right. She-Ra. Fun character. All right. Let me think here. I'm kind of thinking, I did action last week, so I'm kind of thinking just maybe like a cool static pose. Let me think here. I can do her like crouched down, holding up the sword. That might be cool. Let me see here. Or like leaning on the sword. Let me think. Dun, dun. I don't know. No, I can't. However you like. All right, artist choice. Thank you, Amanda B. Focus, camera. Focus. There we go. All right. I got a picture it in my head. Once I picture it in my head, then I can go for it. I'm a very visual person, so I gotta visualize in my head before I start working. Let me think. Let me see here. This is the new She-Ra. This is the Netflix She-Ra. Has anybody watched that? I heard it's bad. Which I'm not surprised. Messing up She-Ra. What in the heck? Dun, 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 dun. All right. So this is the hard part. You're always trying to like reinvent, or not reinvent, but like do something cool and new. It's hard. It's hard. You don't want to do the typical. So, well, Avon, yeah, that's my son's name. Eric, you're just gonna have to get the pencil moving, my friend. Let's do this. Let's just start the pencil moving and see what happens, shall we? Dun dun dun. Just visualize, Eric. Visualize. I want to fill up the paper, or I don't want to. If I do a standing pose, it's hard to fill the paper. All right, I'm gonna try my initial thought and idea of her crouched down with the sword like this, and her kind of like leaning on it. She seems like such a prim and proper princess. So I don't want to go crazy. But if she were just in a battle and she were leaning down on the sword, this could happen. I could see this happening. She's worn out from battle, and maybe she'd be leaning on the sword. I don't know. Let's just see. Nope, don't love it. What is that? Oh, can I open it?
No, do you like it?
What is it?
It's a shave balm.
It's a what? A shave balm. Am I supposed to smell it?
You've never used it?
Where did you find this?
In the bathroom.
Where?
I'm cleaning up the bathroom.
Can I see that? This is random, but Here's some shave balm that my wife was asking me, do I like it? I've never seen this before in my life. Where did you? I have no idea where you got this.
That gift set I got you from Trader Joe's, the shaving cream that you really like.
So I'm supposed to use that with the brush thing?
No, you're supposed to put the aftershave.
That's aftershave?
Uh-huh.
And that was where? I don't know. Just put it somewhere. I'll test it. I'll give you a review. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, we're talking about let's see the shave balm. There you go. It's Trader Joe's shave balm, so it's got to be good. It's Trader Joe's. Does Amanda get the balm with the drawing? I mean, it's got a dude's mustache on it. I think it's for a guy. So I I'll save that for myself. But good question, Phil. I never got into Tiger King, but I can't wait for Cobra Kai. Are they on, what season are they on? Are they on season 3 now? I started watching it and I was into it, and I was like, I think I binged it too much, and I was like, just lost interest. But yeah. All right. Oh, okay, that's where Tiger King came from. Tiger King season 2 came out today on Netflix, and Cobra Kai season 4 comes out December 31st. All right, so they're on season 4. All right. Very cool. Yeah, I never watched Tiger King either. But yeah. Cobra Kai, I did watch. The way they did it was like really good. It was smart, well written. But I just kind of lost interest. All right. So I'm flipping the page over. I'm going to try something else. Just wasn't digging that. But you'll get that sketch on the back, Amanda B, so you can kind of see, you know. But gosh, she's a princess. So I'm just trying to think princessy here. I have an idea. All right, I think I have a better idea. All right. It's just got to fit on the page. So same kind of deal, but this time she's sitting on something, lounging, leg outstretched. She's got nice legs, so let's see a leg. And then the boot, this leg will be bent somehow, some way. And I'll need to fix that. And then the sword will be down like this, and her arms can be like outstretched like that. And then her back is upright. So when I think of a princess, I think of very good posture. So that fits in my brain. So I'm working kind of backwards from the ground up. So let me make sure everything's lined up right. And we'll do this kind of pose. Make sure the posture is good. And again, this is very light. It will get darker, don't worry. But all right. Oh, let me close the door again. It's going to annoy me. Okay. All right. So now that I've got that basic sketch down, it's easier for me to work from the head. Everything is kind of measured from the head for me. And hopefully this works out good. And I don't crop anything weirdly. Might have to shrink her a little bit so I don't crop anything off. Oh, and guys, today I get to go see the Sistine Chapel ceiling Well, I think it's going to be the whole chapel, but I'm not going to Rome today. I'm going to an art exhibit where they're showing Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel artwork as a walkthrough. So I'm taking the fam. We're going to go walk through the exhibit, and I'm going to take lots of pictures. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah. Now I don't see her ears, so I'm going to assume that this covers her ears. But yeah, I had the opportunity to see the Sistine ceiling in person. We did a trip when I was in college to Rome, and I got to see it up close and personal, which was cool. I bought 2 super huge posters that we got framed, and we still haven't put them up because they're like huge. They're pretty big, but I've got one of the whole Sistine ceiling, and then also the Creation of Man, that famous one where God has his fingers outstretched and they're, meeting atoms. So I've got that. Got those 2 big posters. So yeah, just gotta find a good spot for them. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing later today. All right, I gotta let's get this right. Get out of here, bug. Where'd you come from? So make sure that the legs meet the hips right. What else did you find? Oh, what's this? Is this brand new?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you find that? In the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of town. Someone put it in the bathroom. Oh my gosh.
In the thermometer case.
In the thermometer case. I know who did that. That's probably Emmeline, huh? This is a new number 3. Micron. Thank you, sweetie, for cleaning the bathroom. You never know what you're going to find in the bathroom when you clean it. At least in the Needle household. I don't know how it is for you guys. You find random objects in your bathroom? I don't know. It's like Christmas come early, man, cleaning the bathroom. Got some shaving balm. And I got a new Micron pencil, or inking pen. This is fabulous. Oh, and for Christmas, my wife just got me the Jim Lee Artifact Edition, the Marvel big old book. So I'm excited about that. That came yesterday, but I can't touch it or see it until Christmas. So that's a bummer, but I will wait. So I do have I've got the DC version, or the DC, what's that called? That one's called, is that called the Artifact? No, that's a different name. Oh yeah, it is. It's the DC Comics Artifact Edition. So maybe the X-Men one has a different name and title. I don't know. Either way, it's the Marvel version, the 11x17 book with all that stuff. So I'm excited. All right. So here's this. Hopefully you can see what I'm trying to do here. I gotta slim down that section. It's a bit thick. Let's see here. And the cape. So if she's sitting, I gotta figure out what she's sitting on. I gotta make some cool like thing here. Get out of here, bug. I gotta figure that out. I'll put some ornamental design like her chest plate thing on there. Maybe something like that. I don't know. All right. So there's that. All right. And then let me do the sword here. Still got to do the face. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. And if you guys missed it, I did a stream last night on Pop XP, the Pop Experience channel. Niall had like 10 different creators on there. So if you want to check that out, some new people you may not have heard of. And then guys like Don Chin and Graham Nolan were on there. So there you go. If you want to check that out. Little plug. All right. I feel like the sword's a little too big compared to this version. This doesn't look like a sword. Well, I guess a small sword for a lady, maybe. My sword's a lot bigger. In order for this picture to work, it's got to be long. So we went with the long version, the more barbarian sword. Hope you don't mind, Amanda. I'm making that sword a little bigger than probably normal. Okay. All right. Got to add some details. Hair needs to be flowy and long, or else it's not cool. So her hair is being cropped off, which is lame, but we don't want to crop off her foot either. That would be more lame. So, and then we got to figure out the background. And I might just write She-Ra. That might be cool. We'll see about that. So I'll leave that for later. I still got to draw her face. And sorry, my page is like way over there. Look at what you're doing, Eric. Look at the screen sometimes, man. All right. I just got to scooch over. All right. Let me check the chat real quick, and then we will go and put some fine details on this She-Ra piece. But there you go. Boom. It's all good. Thank you, Amanda B. Hope you don't mind. It's the Eric Militowski version. Thank you, Nighthawk. Sharing the stream out. Good, man. Just working on some new story ideas and wrapping up the Lost Pages 2 campaign. Ends next week. All right. Good to know. Cool deal. I hope the cards, the Ken Rockefort cards went well for you, man. But if you guys haven't checked out the Lost Pages 2 yet, do it. Check it out on Indiegogo. Does Amanda get the balm with the drawing? Nope. I mean, if you want it, maybe you want it as a Christmas gift for, if you have a husband or whatever, maybe a son, I don't know, but if you want to purchase it, I'll sell it to you. It's from Trader Joe's. It's it's got to be good. But oh, Amanda B got one of the cards. Nice. Which one did you get? Awesome. Very cool. Rock a force. Heck yeah. I'm jealous. All right. Oh, she's got those things on her sleeves. Let me draw those. All right. So I'm gonna all right. Let's go with the details here. Let me get her face nailed down. One second. Okay. My kids are watching Miraculous, and somehow the door keeps being left open, and that's all I hear. It's all I hear. It's all that I hear. Let me tell them. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm trying to go smaller on my female noses. go with the kind of more of the old school facial structure with the big cheeks. That kind of Marvel, how to draw comics the Marvel way look, maybe. Whenever I think like old school, I just think how to draw comics the Marvel way look. All right, something like that. And let's see, so maybe this one would be over here. Maybe. Did I go a little long on that? Let's see here. No, I think that's a good length. Let's match that up. All right, let me check all the structure stuff, make sure it's all good. Interesting. I wonder where her cape connects. Does it connect to her little neck piece? Where else would it connect? Is it clipped to her hair? Interesting. I don't know where that connects, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to have her hair floating all over here and it's just going to be hanging below. And I'm just going to, I'm going to pull a little thing here where this will hang down and cover the top of whatever she's sitting on, and then I don't have to worry about all that perspective stuff. I'm just going to cover it up. I'll do a little perspective down here, put this in some sort of space, and then floor, and then background, which I might do like a, if I'm going to do She-Ra, I would do something like this. Just not too close to the sword, not overlapping. And I'm going to make this smaller, actually. Let's make that smaller. All right. Proportion-wise, the handle will look right. Just the sword will be bigger is all. All right. Her boots. So this leg, I feel like this leg might be a little too long. Let's see. Here, yeah, it's probably a little too long. It's not too bad, but the kneecap should be just a little higher. Let me see if will that work without adjusting the bottom? Let's see. Could. Here, I'll just go like this. There we go. Trim some of this off, and we're golden. All right. That'll work. That looks, I like that. That looks good. And just a little something there. And let's see. The outside of the leg is higher. I probably won't even draw on this information, but just so I know, structure-wise, make sure I'm getting it right. And then we'll start inking. Good deal. Okay. Oh, yeah. And let me do her hands. I could do, let's see. I could put this one around here. Could do that. If that doesn't look weird. I think that works. All right. Works for me. Real quick, let me look at my reference again. And let's see. So this would come here. Oh wow, that's pretty it's pretty low cut there. So that comes around here. About here. And then this here. So this would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then the wings on the side. Make sure I get this right. All right. I think that's good enough. I just got to position this hand correctly. Throw some fingers in there. And now the fun begins. Are you ready? It's time for some stinking inking. There we go. Shabam, shabam. Ankle. So this. Yeah, that works. All right, there we go. There we go. Shira. Shira. Cool deal. And then let's see here. Designing letters is always difficult. Let's give it a good shot. Something like that. And then I'll bevel and emboss them. I'll do the bevel and embossing. But that'll take some time, which I probably won't do on camera with y'all. But to make it look cool, I will add some. I'll outline it a few times and make it look 3D. That should be cool. All right. There's the pencils. Boom. Alrighty, guys. It is time for the inkins to begin. Let me check the chat, and we will start the inking at 40 minutes in. That's what we'll do. Oh, focus. Focus, my camera. Focus. Why you gotta be all dumb, camera? That's all right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Miss Nilotowski. Sorry for leaving the door open. No problem, my sweetie. I love you. It's all good. Almost noon, Miss Nilotowski. Almost noon. The other duo winner, let me pick first. I chose the hobo. Nice. Just tweeted this out. Zade Comics, thanks, man. Thank you, Phil. Amanda, I know you chose the hobo because he reminds you of passion for drawing, and it's okay. I am a fan of passion. Nice. How are you doing, Miss Niltowski? Hope you're doing good. Doing good. Eric keeps me happy. Oh, I try. I do try. Amanda wanted porn. I knew it. Mortal V. What you talking about, Mortal V? Just being silly. I know with the blurred out image, it looks like we're hiding something here, but I assure you, this is a nice version of She-Ra. All right, let me try to put this light on. See if that helps. See, when I put on that light, it gets kind of flickery. I don't want that. Let's just keep it. There we go. Okay, let's ink some stuff. Should I try my new number 3 micron that my wife found in the bathroom in the thermometer thing? I'm going to save this for later. This is special. I should include that with Amanda's drawing. You get the special number 3 micron. So you can try inking yourself if you want. Right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, her hair. Can you guys hear that airplane? It's really loud. Flying overhead. Pretty loud. All right. And I think this is all connected. Look at that. Is that? Yeah, okay, good. Make sure I'm not too far off the page here. Get those big eyelashes flowing. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Do this. So after this stream, I've got to go pick up at the printer. I've got some promo stuff for the San Diego Comic-Con special edition. Gonna advertise Shadow Sentry on Indiegogo, and some flyers I could hand out with a little QR code, so people can just go scan it and go right to it and buy it if they want it. And yeah, got to do that. And then later, I'm gonna go check out the Sistine ceiling exhibit. Well, it's the chapel. It's not the ceiling necessarily. I'm sure they'll have all of it because there's more than just a ceiling. It's like there's stuff on the walls and all that good stuff. So, yep. All right, let me do the hair. Let's see here. Trying to avoid tangents here, but I think I've already got one. All right. All right. Usually I use a brush, but today I'm feeling like a micron. Feeling like a micron. I should probably go grab my coffee. But I went out earlier to the coffee shop and I got some coffee. And it's just sitting out there all lonely. And I get iced coffee, so it's melting. I don't like warm iced coffee, so I should probably go get it and enjoy it before it's all melted and warm. I should do that when I have time. Hey, sweetie, would you? Oh, it was right there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. You're so nice. I love you. It was sitting like in the other room, and my wife just brought it to me. Thank you for watching, sweetie. I love you. All right. Yummy, yummy. You want to see? You want to see it? Here it is. Still got the frosting melting off there. It's delicious. Local Coffee Meister coffee. I was gonna go to Starbucks, but they literally sold out of all of their mocha. Not sold out, but they don't have any more. I tried to order it on the app and it said it was gone. Like they had no more. So I'm like, okay, I'll go down to the local guys and get some from there. Okay. Now I gotta make sense of the stuff I didn't even draw in there and make that look cool. So this here. Try and make this look three-dimensional, but at the same time, I don't want to make her look fat. Like she's got a big old belly. So that should work. I don't want to get all Matthew Weldon on it. His little bellies. All right, let's see. So this leg. Let's think about the folds and the creases here. Oops. Gotta fix that. All right. All right, the cape will be creeping in here. There's that. And that. All right. Just some straight lines. Just because. Draw an elbow. let's see here. That's that. This is her shirt. So this part is just kind of outlining all the information that I drew, and then afterwards I kind of go in and do all the other stuff. Shading and all that other stuff. And she's got big hair, so I need to make it look poofy and thick and wonderful. And let's see here. There's that. Now the rest of the back. The cape. And then all right. The folds, and this will be black, black, and black. That'll be black. Let me go in and throw that in there. Oops. Whiteout will be necessary for that line that I covered up by accident. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever watched, I may have caught it like maybe once or twice, but I don't think I've ever watched She-Ra ever as a kid. I watched He-Man, but I don't think I've ever watched She-Ra, which, I mean, I guess it was made for girls, but, you know, since it was in the He-Man universe, I'm sure I checked it out at least once. I don't recall it too much, but you know. And then eventually they did a crossover, right, of some sort, where, or was He-Man in the She-Ra cartoon, and then something like that. I forget. But yeah. Some lines here. All right. And let me do the face some more. Now it's time for this new number 3 micron. Let's see if this, excuse me. Oh, this is dry. This is a very dry micron. Huh. Looks brand spanking new. Brand new. And it's dry. That's lame. That is lame. That does happen from time to time. But it is not flowy like it should be. Not flowy at all. Not a crisp, clean line. Not bueno. That's no bueno. So maybe I gave it to my kids to use, and then it ended up in the box of the thermometer. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see this one. Yes. So this one is still good. This one will work. Yeah, whenever the microns aren't like flowy and putting out ink and they're kind of like scratchy, it's time to get rid of them. It's time to get rid of them. Right. I liked it better without that line there, but it's okay. I'm a perfectionist, so any little line that's not where I want it to be, I'm like, I messed up. I feel with the face, just any line can, for me, can just like mess it up or just make it look different than what I originally intended. And so I'm very picky with my faces. And so anytime a line goes astray, I'm like, freak out, man. Freak out. No one else would probably know except me, but it's just how it goes. Now, these lines, I'm gonna this way, and I'm not gonna attach them. Except that one is the bottom one. But it'll kind of create a little white effect in the middle of those lines. At least that's what I was thinking. And okay. Any other lines I'm going to do, I'm going to go real super thin. And on the face anyway. So I'll do that. Add the little details. Hair there. Go a little thicker on her hair. Okay. Got a message. Right. I'll go thin there. I'm going to do some shading there. Do some little bit of detail here. Dun, 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 dun. Just fill in some more hair. And this needs to be. There we go. Okay. Now let's do the sword. Now the sword is a technical object, so I want to make sure I do it right. And I'm gonna throw down some lines to make sure everything is lined up. And amazingly, wow, I did pretty good. All right, so let me draw a line straight down the middle. All right, maybe not that good. Although, when you're thinking in 3D, this sword is thicker, so this might not necessarily be lined up right in the middle, which I think might work, but yeah, I think that might work. I don't want it to be super flat, so if it's got some depth to it, that works. Let me check the sword. Stop sending me messages, Starbucks. You don't have what I want, Starbucks. You ran out of what I wanted, so I'm not going to you. Shut up. Stop sending me messages on my phone. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now I need this. that. Although I'm noticing that the, oops, I don't even know where that line went. There they go. Never fails. All right, so that works there. And then these lines converge here. Okay, and that's that. And these don't connect. These go here. Kind of doubled. Something like that. All right, I'm going to sneeze. Woo! No, I'm not. Caught it. All right. Whew. It's going to come back. I know it. Okay, that's that. Have that fading off. Shadow there. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Because the leg is in front, I'm going to ink the leg before I do the sword. So do that. Okay. Here we go. I'll try this freehand. Here we go. Steady. Steady as she goes. The boot. The trick is to make sure your palm can slide nicely on the page. Over here, I kind of went, and then I just moved my hand and not my whole wrist. And so that kind of screwed me up a little bit. Her leg is looking pretty thick there, but I think it's fine. It works. It doesn't look overly jacked for a woman. And she's like a battle princess, so it's all good. So we're good. But moving the whole hand works better than just moving your wrist or your just the hand, if that makes any sense whatsoever. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Got those nice thick boots. The gold boots. Oh, darn it. They're stiletto boots. Darn it. In Eternia, they've got stiletto boots. I did not know that. I did not know. I'm going to go with these boots because I can't change it now. I would screw it up. But next time I know, they've got stilettos in Eternia. All right. Had I but known.
Not guilty.
Oh, I know. I saw that right before I went on.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yep. Kyle Rittenhouse, not guilty on all charges. In case y'all haven't heard yet. Woo! That's great news. Great news. I was getting kind of worried. And now Kenosha has got to deal with whatever happens next. Because people are not going to be... Some people are not going to be happy about that verdict. Some people. All right. Okay. let me go over here. I'm gonna grab this. I should probably check the chat. Let me check the chat after I throw down some of these lines. See what's going on with y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Like and subscribe. And hit the bell for notifications for anytime I go live. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. All right, there's that. All right, let me check the chat. You guys can check out She-Ra over here, looking cool. Still need to finish her face, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. R.H. Snow. Hi, Amanda. Yeah. Welcome, R.H. Snow. Let me move my microphone over here so you guys can hear me. But I am drawing She-Ra for Amanda B. Unfortunately, my interwebs are super slow today. I'm seeing chat, but no video. Oh, bummer. What are we talking about? She's been working on her muscle tone. Indeed. Yeah. I think I've noticed when drawing men or women, it's almost better to err on the side of bigger than smaller, because smaller almost like shows up more, I think, in like the, their proportions. So it's probably better to be thicker than smaller, but it's all good. Oh man, we got all kinds of stuff. Oh, I saw TMNT on the Toys That Made Us. I should watch more, but haven't gotten around to them. Seems like a great series though. Yes, we watched I think like all of them. We hit all the the more well-known ones. But yeah, really a lot of good information. A lot of good information on the TMNT one too. And I like how they had Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird kind of meet up at the end and kind of reconcile a little bit. That was kind of cool. But what else we got? You guys have been chatting. I missed a lot. I might not read all these because it's going to take me a while, but the movie may have been a failure, but I've seen it 1,000 times. You talking about the He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren? She was created because the 1987 He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren was a failure, which caused the franchise to die off. Huh. I watched the Toys That Made Us documentary on Netflix last year, and one episode had the entire story about He-Man. Yeah, those are good documentaries. They go over the whole like history of the stuff. Masters of the Universe was my gateway to comics. Nice, cool. I've watched everything Masters of the Universe. It's been a long time, but in the crossovers, I think He-Man is She-Ra's brother, but it isn't known for a lot of the show. Maybe. I don't know. Mortal V, Weldon and his pregnant women, right? See? He knows. I know the jokes with Matthew Weldon. Yep. All right. Let me know if I missed anything else that's good. I saw the TMNT episode. It was awesome. I never finished it. And I saw there was a new Movies That Made Us show spinoff, and it talks about Halloween 1987. Oh, nice. So there's one now about the movies. Very interesting. That'd be cool. That sounds cool. Maybe I should binge all those. Aren't those great? Those are like, they're not super long. They're super quick, and you kind of just hear the stuff. Jeff Potts in the house. Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome. I'm working on She-Ra today, and I'm gonna go back to inking. And give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, take one more sip of my drink, and then we'll get back to drawing. 6 likes now. Woohoo! Thank you guys. Smash that like button. It makes me happy. For no other reason, it makes me happy. Okay. Yeah. It's Dolph Lundgren. Back in the day, man. He was up there with the Schwarzenegger for the buff dudes. But yeah, I think I tried watching He-Man again not too long ago, and Skeletor's face just annoyed me. Man, Skeletor's face. What was up with that? Anywho, it was like, why would you not make his eye sockets black? Like, his whole face was white. It was like weird. It's like a skull. You've got sunken eye sockets. Like, at least put some black makeup around his eyeballs, you know? That just annoyed me. But I remember seeing it as a kid, and it was like, it was all right. But I think it was one of those movies I wish they stayed in Eternia longer, or like you got more of that world. But I think probably budget-wise, maybe it would have just cost a whole lot more to be in Eternia. Who knows? But those kind of movies, like, I want to see more of that world. Same thing with Terminator. Like, you know, you have this cool futuristic concept and all these cool futuristic, you know, androids and Terminators, but you rarely get to see them like in their turf, and like that whole, you'd always get the clips of the battle scenes with the awesome flying destroyers and then all the cool robots and they're blasting, and you know, but that would last like a minute or less. And then, you know, so for me, that's what I want to see. I want to see that cool stuff. So we got a little bit of it in Terminator Salvation. I think that was like the most we got of like that futuristic world. But anywho, that's my take on it. So should I go? Let me go 1 on the face on these little features here. And I'll try not to screw it up. Because no offense, I mean, you know, our world is like kind of boring because we know our world, but we want to see other worlds. We want to see all the cool stuff in Eternia. But then you come to our world and it's like, well, I've seen our world. I know what's going on here. I think I don't think the story was that great for the He-Man movie, but all right. So start throwing in a little bit of the shapes and such. And I want to thin out her chin. And I got another message. Wonderful. Let's see here. Oh, now it's on my phone. Isn't technology wonderful? You get messages all over the place when you don't want them. Just coming at you from all directions. All right. Cool. I dig that. I dig it. So I just like to hint at some of the, well, the, what would you call it? I guess the muscles on a female, you just kind of like, you want to hint at them. You don't want to go too crazy. So just go nice and light. That helps. And so that go there. And dun, dun, dun. Okay, now for the metal brush. I'm gonna get some cool textures and such. So I go with the brush. Trying to avoid any tangents, which I just did. It's kind of converging there kind of weirdly. But I'll add some more lines and hopefully clear that up. Let's do some shadows here. All right, and her boots probably aren't metal necessarily, but we'll just do something similar here. The brush just makes it look interesting versus just flat lines and stuff. And go a little thicker with that. All right. Now come in with my 3, or let me do a 5. This just kind of shows the underlighting, the reflected light, or like the underlighting stuff. Draw a little feathering in there. And then some more lighting down here. And hopefully that'll... Because, so for those of you who don't know, a tangent is like a line that kind of converges weird. So because of this shadow and this upper part of her arm brace is going at the same angle, kind of creates a bit of a tangent. And then too, over here where all these lines are converging right on this part of her headpiece, that's also kind of like a tangent. So, and I just made it worse. So those are tangents. When the lines just converge at weird angles, and just kind of, you don't want them. You don't want them. But sometimes you get them, and you just gotta, fix it. But so that's what a tangent is. I've got a few of them here. And so anything gold, I'll just kind of add some shadow to, just so it looks cool and different. Just kind of stands out a little bit. And then in color, it would look good. Okay, and then I'm gonna go, let's see. All right. Cool deal. So there's that. Kind of show you her face close up there. Looking pretty. Looking pretty. There you go. So let me finish the leg in the back and the sword. And then so this thing she's sitting on, this little thing, I'll do some cool shading on that too. That'll set it off a bit. And then, yeah. Hopefully these two things will kind of balance each other out. That is the hope. So let's finish the sword. Let's go with a 2. Don't want to go super thick. Got to switch it up. Don't want everything the same thickness, because then it's like everything's kind of the same and not interesting anymore. So you got to switch it up. Now I do have to, so this middle line comes off of this stone. And even though it's not straight with the handle, the hilt, should still work. Although I'm gonna have to angle it like that. There's that. And to make it look cool and like, you know, it's been used, you just throw in some lines and something like that. Add them all over the place. Cool deal. All right. Add these in here. Balance. It's hard to get that balance sometimes. Because then when you have a symmetrical object and things are unbalanced, that sticks out a lot too. So you want to try and be balanced. You do. Grab this. Let's do that. Let me find my 3. Find a good size for that. Another one to go around that. All right. And this line is going to be small, so that's something like that. And I could, let me finish this a little bit. Okay, all right. Gotta fade that out a little bit. Make sure these lines are symmetrical. Shadows. Mist and shadow. Excited for some more Lord of the Rings. You guys excited for some more Lord of the Rings? And hope that Amazon doesn't screw it up. I'm excited. The Wheel of Time comes out. Is that today? What's today's date? Does the Wheel of Time come out today? Today's the 19th, right? It is. I think the Wheel of Time comes out today. Which I know nothing about, but it's supposed to be like a super epic Lord of the Rings-ish fantasy type deal. So I'm gonna check it out. Name of 5. I heard the book series is decent. But I think I read that the writer died before he finished, and another writer finished it, but the other writer actually did a really good job. So, and he wrote a book series called Mistborn, which I was kind of looking at. I'm trying to find a good book series for my son to read. Oh, tangent. See, look at that. Tangent. See, look, these lines, boom, on the sword and her thing, like they connect. And because they connect, they look weird. So we need to take care of that. Tangent. We need to get some separation in there. So I'm going to separate these. Now it doesn't look so weird. See that? Look at that. Little separation. We're good. Let me fix this while I got my white out. Fix that. Anywhere else? Throw in some stuff over here. And that line there, that line there, that line there, and some lines over here. Boom. There we go. All right, so now this leg, this is a good thickness, I think, for this leg. Since I went so thick on the other one, that should match up. And then I'll throw a little thing down there for that. There we go. All right. Now, let's do this here. And that. And this. Let's see. Okay. I'll do that. There will be some shadow there. This here. This shadow will be kind of textured, so that way it looks like she's sitting on this cool rock thing. And then if I want to go darker, I could just overlap and add more, creating shadow. And I'll have the shadow differently on the rock than on this cool little thing going on here. And then I'll do some stuff here in the back as well. And here. Okay, let me add some shadow to the boots. I'm going to put some stuff down here. And then again, go in with my thin pen and just add some lines for the knee, the back of the knee. Just kind of hint at that a little bit. Not go too crazy, but there we go. And then, oh, see, darn. That's going to be another tangent, which we can fix with some whiteout. There we go. And I kind of took off some of that sword. I'll have to fix that. Just kind of like that. Okay. Let's check the chat, and we'll come back and finish this up. Oh yeah, let me throw down some shadow on the boot. Let's see here. Some extra shadow down here. Almost gotta go all the way with it, I think. But that, what I'm thinking is that shadow will push the boot a little bit behind the sword there, so the sword will pop out a little bit more. But Something like that. Something like that. Kind of works. But I think I just need the right. If it was in color, it wouldn't be a big deal. But since it's black and white, I'm just trying to give some separation to these two things. But that works. All right, let me check the chat. See what's going on. Oh, what is this? Nice boots. I've just released my 6-book post-apocalyptic sci-fi Western series, Watcher of the Damned. I'm so excited, but I'm nervous. Where did you release it? I'm reading the first Wheel of Time, and it's good so far. It's like a mix of Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Let me scroll up here. Tangents. Tangents. I know. I hate tangents. Okay. Let's see. Because realistic live-action cartoon movies were always based on the cartoons, but never get the real picture like the cartoons do. Yes. Or like the imagination of the source material. Correct. I agree. The new He-Man Master of the Universe Revelation show gets more episodes today on Netflix. Really? Really? Will you be doing a live stream on Black Friday or Fan Art Friday? For Fan Art Friday on Black Friday. Actually, thank you for bringing that up. Actually, next week, because I'll be attending the Comic-Con, the special edition, that's going to be on Black Friday, and I'm going to be gone. So I will not be streaming next week. Gosh, and then I think I have 2 more shows, like back-to-back after that. I have to look at my calendar, but I might be missing the next 3 Fridays of Fan Art Friday. So just a heads up. So if you don't hear from me for a few weeks, that is why. So there you go. Christina Lynn, hi. How are you doing? Good. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I know you weren't asking me, but you know. I don't have any of my own comics, but this week I worked on editing for Alien Alamo and Thomas Valiant. There you go. Christina Lynn also edited Shadow Sentry, just so you guys know. And she's probably done a lot of other books. Alien Alamo is Graham Nolan's book about a cowboy and his son who fight crab aliens. Thomas Valiant is about a shape-shifting hero whose super team turns evil, so he forms his own team. Nice. Very cool. Love Alien Alamo, one of my Indiegogo faves. Awesome. Thomas Valiant. Yeah, I'll have to check that out too. I don't think I've heard of that one, but maybe. Today's the 19th, and the Lord of the Rings Amazon TV show has naked characters like Game of Thrones. That's what I've heard. We'll see if that's true. Is that the word on the street, or is that just kind of like, do they have confirmation of that? Because I've heard the same thing, but you know, it's like, is that true, or is it just like, you know? But anyway, we'll see. But yeah, if they go to the Game of Thrones route, then that sucks, because then they're kind of alienating a big part of their fan base, and I'm not gonna show my kids that. I'll show them Lord of the Rings all day long, but not if there's naked people in it. So still cranking out content to get out the supplemental for my sci-fi series. Cool. And the Wheel of Time. So I'm excited for the Wheel of Time. I want to check that out. Watcher of the Damned is on Amazon. Nice. It's like if Lord of the LOTD, Lord of the Dead, is that a typo, or is that something else? I don't know what LOTD is. Met Firefly and had a baby, and then they moved to Texas and caught a virus. That's funny. That's cool. All right. Since you asked, is it okay if I say you wanted to see a sample? You can go to my link at, oh yeah, totally. Lord of the Rings. Okay. All right. No worries. Yeah, totally. Watcherofthedam.com. Go check it out, and you can see a sample. Nice. Be sure to sign this drawing, Eric, with the date. Indeed, I will. Also, because I have all these conventions going up, I have not been at a convention for, I don't know, a while, just with all the COVID stuff. So I'm going to be posting on my website, ericniltowskiart.com. Link in the description. I'm going to be posting up a 14-page sample of Shadow Sentry. So if you guys have not read Shadow Sentry Book 1, you can get a 14-page preview. Check that out. It's the first 14 pages of Book 1, basically. And if you like it, you can hop on board on Book 2, now on Indiegogo in demand. Also, link in the description. So yeah. Nighthawk, there is no link. She'd have to be a mod to post a link, but you're a mod. If you want to post a link, you can do that. It's watcherofthedam.com for us, buddy. And everybody can go check it out. And yeah. How are we doing on time? 1:37. All right. Would you guys be horribly mad at me if I finish this off stream and then I just posted it up for you guys? Would that work? I've got lots to do today, so if you won't be mad at me, I will finish that later and post it on the Twitter webs for y'all. All right, Snow, love it. Cool, no problem. Yeah, I think that's it for all the stuff I got going on. But yeah, like I said, next week is the special edition of Comic-Con, and then after that, I got 2 more conventions, and I'm going to be super busy. So, gosh, I hope I don't get, or I know I'm going to be really busy, so I'm probably not going to get a whole lot done of Shadow Sentry, of these pages I'm working on, but I will fit it in when I can. And yeah, so I'll post on Twitter if we're not doing Fan Art Friday, just so y'all know. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all for being here. RH Snow, nice to meet you. And Nighthawk post a link to YouTube. I don't know what that is. And prayers for safe travels. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, mostly I'm doing local stuff, but I will be driving. I'm trying to just stay in the neighborhood. Flying is like, gosh, such a hassle. So happy to be staying local. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see how convention season goes, or as convention starting up again, and see how it all goes. So I'll let you know later. All looking good, Zig Comics. Thanks, man. So yeah, all right, guys, I am out. Thank you again, and till next time. Hopefully, it's not too long of a wait, but we will see. All right, guys. Oh yes, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. That is next week. So hope you have a great time. Enjoy family and food and all that good stuff. All right. Peace. Till next time. Take care, guys. And thank you, Amanda B. Great character. And she's